welcome to Minnesota. Thanks for tuning in to the Sega Sports Network. I'm Bob Steele along with my partner Rod West. Should be a great game tonight. Let's get started and listen to the player introductions.
And now, NBA fans, please direct your attention courtside for the game's starting lineups. At guard, Steve Francis. At the other guard positions, Chad Anderson. At forward, Walt Williams. Also at forward, Charles Barkley. At the center position, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Houston Rockets head coach Rudy Tomjanovich.
And now the starting lineup for your Minnesota Timberwolves.
At the guard position,
In his 9th year from Oregon. In 5'11", Terrell Brandon.
at the other guard position,
In his 8th season from Missouri. Standing 6'4", Anthony Peeler.
at the forward position,
In his 5th year out of Howard Academy. Standing 7'8".
Kevin Garnett, at the other forward position,
In his 5th year from Maryland. Standing 6'10".
Joe Smith, at center,
In his 4th season from Indiana University. Standing 6'11".
D. Garrett, the Minnesota Timberwolves head coach, Cliff Saunders.
The Rockets seize the opening tip. They move it right side.
Give it up!
Anderson, the medium range
Basket
shot.
is good.
He has two.
See the ball. See the ball.
Brandon just across midcourt working the
Go,
offense.
go, quick!
Garrett hammers it underneath. The ball's loose.
Here's yours.
Francis
Here's yours.
took a spill but no whistle. There's the whistle and it's out of bounds. That's their first turnover of the game.
Rockets ball.
Olajuwon brings it in. Francis tosses the ball.
Work it, work it.
Williams gets inside. It's stolen.
Let's put it in, guys. Come on.
Peeler.
That's his first
Anderson picks up his first personal. Peeler makes the first free throw. He'll get one more. And he gets it to fall and ties the game. Barkley throws it in. Francis keeps the ball and waits for the right time. They swing it right side. Barkley from outside.
Nice pressure. Keep it up.
Olajuwon slashing to the hoop.
Did you see how he exploited that hole on the inside? Killer court vision.
Yeah, Rod, once he finds a hole like that, it's 2 points guaranteed. Garnett fires. They're looking to run the court.
Got my man.
There it is.
Steve
Francis slams it home. And they now lead it by 4.
You're way too late. Cut,
Brandon gets the play from the bench. Drives to the basket.
Terrell Brandon.
He has 2.
Nice job, Marlo. Nice job.
Francis controls the dribble. Powering in. Rejected. They're racing it back.
Tee him up, baby.
Garrett from inside.
Oh, he's tall, but he looks even taller when compared to the man who just, tried to guard him. They need a bigger guy to face him.
Rod, that shot will happen all game unless they switch someone bigger on him. Peeler passes it. They drop it down on the block.
Go, go.
Money in the bank. Francis has the ball and sets up the offense. They rotate it cross court. Olajuwon from medium range. They're pushing it right back at him. The T-Wolves move the ball around looking for the open man. The Rockets with the ball in the lead, 10-6. That's out of bounds.
Rockets ball.
Anderson tosses it in. dumps it off. Olajuwon.
You know, he's not only developed physically as a player, but mentally as well, and that's important. Vets know how to capitalize on a hot streak and how to ride out a cold spell. It's about keeping focus, Bobby.
Garrett. Anderson picks up his second personal. Will sit down. He drops in the second free throw. Barkley inbounds the ball. They swing it out left. The Rockets are having trouble penetrating the defense. Outside jumper. Garrett gives up the ball. And it's out of bounds. Garnett brings it in.
That's a basket switch.
They pass it out left. Brandon.
As a coach, you remind your players that they've got to guard the hoop from the shooter as much as you want to guard the shooter from the hoop. That was a great job of both.
Really great effort. Mobley gives it up. The T-Wolves with some terrific ball movement. Garnett unloads.
Right there is exactly how you want to defend the three. Contain it, force him into a weak shot, maybe get a couple of fingers in there for good measure.
Peeler. Barkley passes the ball. Garrett D's up on the ball. Mobley with the outside jumper.
He nailed that jumper even with the defender draped over him like a cheap suit. Good concentration.
Brandon tosses it. Smith, mid-range jumper. Here they come on the fast break. Incoming! It's sent away. Garnett passes. Peeler spots up. It falls, and we have a tight game here, Rod.
Nice basket there to keep it close early on. You don't want to let this game get away from you early.
Mobley. They're off to the races. KG. Smith. Follow shot right through. The Rockets have an opportunity to pull it closer, but they're down 15 to 10. We're done with the first quarter, and at the end of one, it's 15 to 10. Pretty close shooting percentage here, Rod.
That was a tight quarter, and they were both getting equally good looks at the baskets. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Francis, man-on-man defense. Olajuwon yanked it down off the miss. That's his fourth of the game. Williams with the finger roll. The T-Wolves have the lead in the ball. The score, 15 to 12. Knocked away. That's the team high so far.
Good job, offense. Good job, offense.
Francis stands back and calls the play. They pass it cross court. Smith draws his first whistle of the night. Barkley misses the first. He sinks the second. Garrett tosses it in. Brandon at the controls. He's setting up the offense. Garrett drives. It's taken away. Get out of the way! Smith draws his second whistle of the night. Barkley gets the first of two. Will get the whistle, and it's called out of bounds.
Timberwolves.
Garrett throws it in. Brandon at the controls. He's at midcourt. Peeler. They're looking to push the pace.
Watch.
The Rockets are maybe being a little too patient this time down. Olajuwon holds up.
That veteran shows us some of his knowledge on that move right there, Bobby. It's a pleasure to watch him outperform these young guys.
Smith. Drilled the fadeaway.
Good job, offense.
Francis getting ready to run the play. They drop it inside. Yes, and he's scorching rod.
He knows it too, Bob. He's asking for the ball every time he goes down court.
Give it up.
Peeler. 6-3 ball. Francis sets up the offense. It's out of bounds.
Rocket
Long
substitution.
passes like that are risky and hard to connect on. You simply can't have the kind of control you do with a short pass.
Mobley takes a seat. Williams brings it in. Garrett puts a body on the ball handler.
The basket is good.
Olajuwon drained it from the right block.
Close out on her.
Brandon has a good handle on the ball. They pass it right side. Barkley dishes the ball. Francis takes the shot.
Steve Francis.
He's got 4 points.
Too easy.
The T-Wolves with possession and a chance to break the tie. Smith, the outside shot.
He's a marksman with that outside jumper, Bob. You can't give him a clear target like that.
Yeah, you've got to watch him like a hawk, Rod. It could be! Williams dunks it home. Deadlocks the game.
You have to establish position down low.
Brandon setting up. Garnett.
There's a battle going on inside, Bob, and this guy is losing it. They got to put someone in there who can body him up, push, shove, and just keep him out of the thing.
The Rockets have an opportunity to tie it up.
I got him.
Francis. Oh, nice steal. The T-Wolves with a lot of ball movement. Brandon with the trifecta.
Pick him up.
Olajuwon passes it.
Basket.
The Rockets can't seem to penetrate this defense. They're all over them.
Ball.
Francis contests the ball.
Give it up.
Peeler.
Be smarter about those.
Olajuwon gives up the ball.
Get up.
From mid-range. They pass it outside.
Okay, you got the shut down.
Williams.
You can't defend the J when you're 4 feet away, Bob. You've got to close in on your man.
The clock is at 35. KG.
Yes.
Francis.
Yes. Nice D.
Garnett
Not too
guards
low.
the ball handler. Olajuwon, the dribble drive.
You know coach isn't happy with that D. They need to come out and contest the outside
Go,
shooter.
go, quick.
Simple as that.
You're right, Rod. They got to play tighter than that. Drained it. 4 on the game clock. That's the horn, and at halftime, it's 29-28.
Greg Thomas, please report to security.
We're going to take a quick break for halftime, but before we go, let's take a quick look at some of the halftime stats and see how they stack up. Smith inbounds the ball.
Team up, baby. Team up.
The T-Wolves with the ball and the lead, 29-28. Garnett defending the ball.
Good for two.
It's good, and they've been out shooting their opposition pretty handily.
They've got the rhythm, Bob, and they are just playing confident, and the shots are falling for them.
Big time block. High off the glass and in. The Rockets can get out in front with a bucket here. Williams gets in, and he's their top scorer so far.
He's heated up pretty much from the opening tip. Watch out. This could be a huge game for him.
Team up, baby, team up.
Brandon passes.
Work for a better look.
Olajuwon passes the ball. They swing it left side.
That guy's just money from the perimeter. He shot it right over his man, made a sweet triple.
Big play there, Rod.
Don't give him the three. Tee him up.
Brandon sets up the offense.
Pick him up, pick him up.
Smith.
As a defender, I like this guy. He's got the foot speed, but he does not have the height to be effective down in the low post. You got to get him either out of there or send him some help on D.
They push it up the court.
It's yours.
They swing it out left wing.
Here we go, D.
KG squares up. Yet another rebound. And in case you've lost count, you can see his total right there.
He just knows exactly where to be. It's like he can see into the future and know which way the ball is going to come off the rim. Spooky.
Williams gives it up.
Timberwolves.
Garnett tosses it in. Brandon at the controls. He's setting up the offense.
Goes out left.
Peeler, long range. Garnett moves to the hoop. Loose ball. He now has a total of 7 points.
Nice job. Nice job of taking it strong.
Francis gets the play from the bench.
Take it to the rack. One-on-one.
Knocked
One-on-one.
loose.
Take it.
Oh, he pilfers it. The T-Wolves are really working the pass. They've got the fast break. They feed the post. Brandon is hit with his first personal. It's good, and he'll try to make the three-point play at the line.
Beautiful job to maintain control and sink the bucket.
Francis gets the three-point play. Smith throws it in. Brandon just across midcourt, working the offense. Williams picks up his first personal. Has something wrong with it, Rod.
Bob, it looks like he took a shot to the face, and that cannot feel good. I hope he's not seriously injured, and as soon as we find out from the doctors, we'll let everybody else know.
Ogman is now on the floor. Garrett gets the first free throw. He makes both free throws. Barkley inbounds the ball. Francis tosses it.
2 points.
He's got 12 for the
Too
game.
easy. Too easy.
The T-Wolves with possession but are down 41 to 39. Smith spikes it home.
Nice job.
They're within a bucket as they've trimmed into the advantage. They now trail by 2.
Back door, back door.
Francis tosses the ball. Olajuwon.
Go, go.
When he fades away, he gets an extra inch or 2 separation from the D to make that basket. That's a great move.
Peeler gives up the
Come on,
ball.
D, let's stop him.
We'll get the whistle, and it's called out of bounds.
Timberwolves ball.
Smith brings it in. Brandon. He has 6 points in the game.
Good job, offense. Good job, offense.
Francis showing nice patience. Barkley, it's swatted away. Smith draws his 3rd whistle of the night. Barkley gets the first to fall. He gets the rebound. rebound, and he's the team leader.
Way to battle up on the boards.
They're going to the big guy. Francis draws his first whistle of the night.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Smith ties it up. Barkley throws it in. Francis stands back and calls the play. Sees the three. Garnett passes. Smith, he gets it to fall, and wow, look at how close these two scorers are. They are really battling it out.
These are two very competitive people here, and right now they are showing all of it to us.
Williams was taken off the court earlier, and we have some information on him. I was just told that he had a broken jaw. Obviously, he won't return.
Well, it's a good news, bad news situation, Bob. The good news is he's not out for the season, but the bad news is he won't be able to return to this game. Now, it's up to his teammates to pick up the slack.
They're up a couple buckets. They lead by 4. The Rockets are having trouble getting a good shot off. Barkley. Smith is hit with his 4th personal.
Team foul.
Barkley makes the first.
One time.
He converts both free throws. Garrett tosses it in. Brandon at the controls. He's at midcourt. The T-Wolves keep that ball moving. Great passing out there. They're looking for the easy transition bucket. Boy, that pass was nowhere close, and it bounces off the court.
Timberwolves.
KG inbounds the ball. Brandon accelerates. There's the buzzer. At the end of the third quarter, it's 48-46. Look at how close we are now. And then look at the first 3 quarters breakdown. It's all going to come down to who comes up big in the 4th.
It's NBA basketball. That's how it should be, too. The pressure's on, Bob.
Olajuwon brings it in. Bounce one off the left rim. They thread it up deep. Garrett with the flush. And they're now on top by 4.
Nice job. Good job of taking it slow.
The Rockets have the basketball and are trailing 50-46. Olajuwon. Smith went up on the glass and hauled down the defensive rebound. That's 6 rebounds so far. Garrett jams it through. Francis getting ready to run the play. From long range.
His outside J is falling because his size is giving him that advantage.
You're right, Rod. He's got the clearance to make shots like that. Brandon on the penetration. Laid it in. Francis has the ball and sets up the offense. Rainbows a 3. Garrett yanked down the defensive rebound from way up high. That's his first rebound of the game. The T-Wolves are maybe being a little too patient with the ball. Olajuwon wins the rebound battle and pulls it down. He's up to 14 rebounds so far in the game. They're running right down the court. The Rockets are really moving the ball well. KG pulls down the board. That's his 5th rebound so far. Garrett gives it up. They feed it to the post. Smith missed hard off the glass. The Rockets continue passing it around.
Come on, D, let's stop him.
Brandon sets up the offense.
I got him.
They throw it cross court. Smith, mid-range.
Get something better.
Francis.
Patient.
Garrett guards the ball handler.
The basket.
Nice shot. And Rod, look at how these two guys' numbers are stacking up.
Pretty close, Bob. It shows you what kind of dogfight this game has been.
Brandon, the dribble drive. Smith with the tomahawk. Francis stays with the dribble. They go cross court. They have the fast break. Peeler lets it go. Here's the Sega player of the game, Rod, and he deserves it. He's had an outstanding game, as you can see, and look at the points he has. Unbelievable.
There's no stopping a shooter when he's on, and he was on tonight.
They've pushed the lead to half a dozen. They're up 6. They feed it inside. Get that out of here. The Rockets have the ball but are losing 58 to 54. Garrett is pulled out of the game. Plastic Man tosses it in. The Rockets are showing us their half-court set. Count it and add it to their run.
Now that's a way to get back into the game. They can take the lead if they can keep this action up.
Hammonds is hit with his first personal. Olajuwon throws it in. The Rockets keep moving the ball, and it's out of bounds.
Rockets ball.
Olajuwon tosses it in.
He's yours. He's all you. ISO, he's all you.
Barkley.
Put it in.
That's out of bounds. That's their 11th of the game. Rogers in the lineup. Hammonds inbounds the ball. 1:04 left on the clock. Passes it. There's the whistle, and it's out of bounds. Garrett comes off the bench.
Timberwolves ball.
KG brings it in.
You got him. You got him.
We'll get the whistle, and it's called out of bounds.
Timberwolves ball.
Smith tosses it in.
Yo, behind you.
Brandon releases.
Proportion.
The Dream tosses it. The Rockets are a little frustrated. They're looking for just the right shot.
That shot misses, and the cold streak continues. That ball you got.
You can't be happy with that performance, Rod. And I don't know if it's going to fit you. Garrett inbounds the ball. Anderson is hit with his third personal.
2 minutes in the period, resulting in a penalty situation. That's his third personal. Second.
Peeler can't get the first to fall. They have it, and they're within striking distance.
Under a minute left, every possession is critical now.
That's how to get position.
30 on the game clock. Rogers dishes the ball, and they throw it away. That's their 12th turnover so far. Garrett throws it in. Francis is hit with his second personal.
Second team foul in the final 2 minutes of the period, resulting in a penalty situation. He picks up his second personal. Third.
Garnett gets the first free throw. Two for two on this trip. The Dream brings it in. The clock shows 19 seconds left. Brandon puts a body on the ball handler.
Just like I always say, you make the highlight reel on offense, you win games on defense. The defense has earned its stripes in this game, Bob.
Watch outside.
Olajuwon moves to the hoop.
Basket is good.
Rolled in the layup. They narrow the margin and now trail it by 4. That's the final buzzer, and at the end, the score is 62 to 58.